So I'm in a different location today, not in New York anymore, but I'm starting a new weekly vlog. I've got lots of exciting things happening this week. I'm hosting an event on Saturday and we are just in the Uber to go to the National Reality Television Awards. I think I've got that right. So we are going to that today. David's here looking very smart, very handsome. And yeah, it should be a good evening. And then this week's literally just preparing for the event on Saturday.
Gentlemen, please give it up for Amelia.
Hello! Is everyone having a good night? Yeah? That's what I like to hear. Okay.
So I'm Charlotte, what's going on? How's everyone doing? Everyone cool, yeah? But the thing is, unfortunately, Charlotte could not make it tonight. Players, one drop. Best members of the club up here right now.
So today has been very unexciting filming wise, so that is why you haven't really seen me. It's just been quite a quiet Tuesday actually, just sort of catching up with bits and bobs going on, getting through the backlog of emails from New York. So yeah, I just have been doing admin, which wasn't very exciting. I'm not sure what I was thinking when I put this outfit together. Looking at it in the camera, it definitely doesn't go, but it's fine because no one's seen me all day. I've just edited my New York vlog, so hopefully you will see that soon, or you will have already seen it. But I am so excited to show you. I've spent such a long time on this vlog, and I've actually split it into two parts because it was so long. But yeah, I'm very, very excited and I think you'll like it too. David brought me back a tofu katsu curry from Yo Sushi for dinner because we've got no food and I haven't been shopping. And it was so good. Honestly, they do the best katsu curries ever and it was the highlight of my day. So yeah, today's not been very exciting. Maybe later in the week it will. It's just preparing obviously for the event on Saturday. So I'll sign off here and say goodnight and hopefully maybe I'll film something tomorrow. Good morning. So I know it's Wednesday and I didn't vlog. Wait, no it's not, it's Thursday. I didn't vlog yesterday just because I had one of those really boring admin days. Didn't really do much, went food shopping. It wasn't very glamorous, so I just didn't film anything yesterday basically. But I have been up filming videos today. They haven't really gone very well, if I'm honest. I am in a really weird mood at the moment. Not even a mood, but just in a bit of a rut, and I'm trying to do lots of things at once. It feels like a very busy period. There's lots going on. And I'm trying to do everything well, but I'm also trying to do everything quite rushed as well. But yeah, just thought I'd fill you in. I had an appointment with my doctor yesterday and I'm actually going to be changing pills honestly, I feel like when we're young, we go on the pill, we don't even question it. And we're told, you know, it'll regulate your periods and it'll help with heavy periods, and obviously it's contraception, but we're not really warned about the other 150 plus organs and body parts that it's going to affect, including our moods, our metabolism. You know, our periods are integral to our functioning of a female body, and so when that is altered, everything else is altered too. And it's difficult. I feel like, you know, it's difficult being a girl, and you try so many different pills and you basically just stick with the one that has the least bad side effects, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to have any side effects. So it can be quite tricky, can't it? And whilst I've dabbled in thinking, you know, maybe I'll opt for the coil or something else, I don't know. It just seems that they seem like such big decisions, and yeah, I don't know. So I'm going to change my pill. I'm going to go from one called Gederel to one called Yasmin, and I've heard that Yasmin is very, very good, but then you start Googling and Google tells you that it's really, really bad. So I don't know, we'll see. And I've also had my DNA test results back, which once I've had my lunch, I'll sit down and talk you through because it's quite interesting. And I know I said a few weekly vlogs ago that I would update you when I got the DNA test results back. So I will do that. I quite like my makeup today, if it's gonna focus. Which is, I can't even make sense today. See, this is why my videos have not turned out great, because I can't even formulate or string a sentence together. But yeah, I have used the Charlotte Tilbury palette again, the Dolce Vita. And I'm just cooking myself some tofu fajitas and shopping on Misguided. So that is my lunchtime today. I feel like the day's gone so quickly. I've basically just done my hair, makeup, put some clothes on and filmed one stuttery video. But anyway, life goes on, doesn't it? So hopefully you can hear me and see me, but I've had a few new beauty deliveries today. Mostly because I missed them whilst I was in New York, so I've had them all re-delivered today. And I just wanted to talk you through some of them because brands and PRs, honestly, they're so generous. This isn't stuff that I've requested, it's just stuff that they send out of the blue, and when you're having a bad day, and I'm having a bit of a crappy day today, it can really pick you up, and it's such a treat. Honestly, I would never take it for granted. Blogging is absolutely incredible and the opportunities are amazing, but it never fails to amaze me how generous PRs are. So if you are one of the PRs that has sent me some of these lovely products, thank you so much. You've made my day, and yeah, just wanted to dedicate this part of the vlog to you. So the first thing that's arrived is some of the collaboration products between Huda Beauty, I don't know if I've got that right, and Tweezerman. Now Tweezerman have been my all-time favourite choice of tweezers ever since I was about 12, or whenever I started plucking, that's the word I was looking for. Ever since I started plucking my eyebrows, I have used Tweezerman. My mum recommended them to me. They've just been one of those products that's always been in the house, and so I generally used it. And I mean, back then they used to be kind of no frills, they were just plain tweezers, but they were amazing. Anyway, they've now teamed up with Huda Beauty. I have absolutely no idea where that cut me off. Honestly, technology hates me today. It literally hates me so much. All of my memory cards have seemed to have corrupted, or I've been filming the video and then halfway through, anyway, I'm not going to bore you with the details, but my memory card just started bleeping at me, and halfway through me talking it just cut off. So I don't know where I finished and where I kind of stopped. But yeah, I was talking to you about the Tweezerman. So it comes in, so normally they're like plain Tweezerman. These ones are really cute little designs. So it's got the mini version, which is pink with lots of lip prints, lipstick prints on, and then the full size version, which is black with lots of lipstick prints on too. And then it comes with a little mirror, which you can kind of stick to a bigger mirror and make it more magnified, because there's nothing worse than trying to pluck your eyebrows in a mirror where you can't actually see where the hairs are, and then you realise later on when you wanted to pluck all of your eyebrow hair, or the misplaced eyebrow hair, that you've missed quite a lot of it. But anyway, and then it also comes with a little pair of scissors. Now, I would be terrified to use these myself, but I know whenever I go to get my eyebrows done professionally, they brush them all up and then trim it if it comes over a certain length. So I may get somebody to show me how to use those properly, because I don't visit my professional eyebrow salon, eyebrow person enough, basically. That's better, isn't it? Right, next up, I also got some deliveries. Ugh. Next up, I also got some deliveries from Declior. So I got their Hydra Floral range, which is this one's for normal to dry skin, and it's the anti-pollution hydrating active lotion with essential oil, neroli essential oil and moringa extract. So that's one to try, definitely. My skin has been so bad recently, and I think it's because when the seasons change, my skin just doesn't know what to do with itself, basically. But this is, and also obviously I've been traveling quite a bit, and I feel like that takes its toll on your skin as well, so it's not been great. But anyway, they've also very kindly given me their SPF 30 anti-pollution hydrating fluid, and finally their anti-pollution hydrating gel cream. This intrigues me especially because gel creams, I feel like they're so good if you have really dry, tight, irritated skin, because the gel version of creams can be so soothing. So I love it when brands offer that as an option. And let's try this out just for a little. Oh, it's really creamy actually. Let's try it out. I know trying on the back of your hand isn't always the best. Do you know what? This actually feels so similar to a product that I bought in New York, called the Tatcha water cream, and I bought it because it felt like this when it went onto your skin. So it's so, like, basically melts in, although this has a much stronger scent actually, but it feels like you're applying silk, or like a silky cream, and it creates like this beautiful radiant kind of dewy film over your skin that's really soft and hydrated. So I am so excited to try this properly, because it definitely sounds like my cup of tea. But thank you so much, Declior, for sending me those beautiful products. I like the fact it's anti-pollution, and I went to a skincare masterclass recently, and I didn't realise quite how much all of the pollution affects our skin, which I know is really naive, but I just didn't realise how much of an impact it has on our skin as well. Right, let me get the other products. Actually, one of my favourite brands to receive stuff from is Glam Glow, not only because they are so superbly generous in what they give, but also because their products, each and every one of them, I don't know how they do it, but they constantly bring out new products and they constantly impress me. I was so late to the bandwagon with Glam Glow. Like, I only got into their masks about 6 or 8 months ago, but I now absolutely swear by their Super Mud clearing mask. It's just the best thing ever if you're having one of those really rubbishy days with your skin and it's really dry and flaky and you can't get your foundation to go on right. Honestly, when you just whack a bit of that on, leave it for 20 minutes, it's good as new. And I haven't been paid to say that. I've never been sponsored by Glam Glow. I just generally really love their products. So this is their new Volcasmic Matte Glow Moisturiser, which sounds really interesting actually. Let's have a little look. Oh, wow. Wow, that is not what I expected at all. So it's like a solid, don't know whether you can see that, but it's a solid block of stuff, basically like a balm that you rub onto your skin. That's really, really cool. I wasn't expecting it to look like that actually. Let's have a read of this. So it says, Matte Glow Moisturiser for intense moisture. It's lightweight, nourishes, smooth, supple. Our first of its kind Matte Glow Mega Moisturiser that does it all. Transforms skin with nourishment and deep moisture for a subtle matte glow. It's got prickly pear, cherry leaf tomato, winter Daphne Flora and Tia Toxi Complex. I don't know what any of that means, but I feel like when it comes to skin, I just trust Glam Glow with my life, basically. Their products are incredible. And then they've also got two of the, so they recently did a collaboration with Sonic, which I know I've included in many of my videos before, but this is their Glam Glow Gravity Mud Firming Treatment in collaboration with Power Rangers. So it's really cool packaging, and it's their Goldar Gold Peel Off Mask and Green Peel Off Mask. So I guess you can, I know David used to watch Power Rangers, so maybe we'll have a pamper evening tonight and he can fulfill his 6-year-old dream of being a Power Ranger once and for all, although he might have to be the green one because I definitely want the gold peel off mask. That sounds amazing. And then finally, I won't open this up because I'm really rubbish at peeling off the stickers, but this is the Dream Duo Overnight Transforming Treatment, and it's basically an overnight treatment that says wake up makeup ready with an instant sexy Hollywood glow. So it's got a serum and a seal. So you pop on the melt-in serum, leave it overnight, and then it's also got the Dream Seal, which is a nourishing boost of hyaluronic acid and Mizuku green algae, which plumps and recharges your skin's glow. I don't know what they do with their products, but honestly, I've never had glowy skin. I've never had that lovely radiant glowy skin ever, but these products somehow give me the closest to that I would possibly get. So I am very excited to try all of those. Next up is some lovely products from Mark Hill. So this is their limited edition collaboration with Illustrated People, and it's their Magic Curl Spray. Create and keep perfect curls with this heat activated and heat protecting spray. So I guess it's kind of a mix between a hairspray, a volumizer, and also like a styling gel spray. Well, it's not a gel. When it comes to hair, Mark Hill is definitely one of the ones that I go to most. I mean, I use my Mark Hill hairdryer every single day, and this is definitely something that I'm excited to try too. Along the same lines, I also got a very kind delivery from Lee Stafford, and I got their new Rainbow Shine Waver for Beach Babe Waves, and it's basically a styling tool, but as you can see, the barrel is kind of a mermaidy iridescent rainbow shimmery colour, and then it's got this grippy bit. Wow, technical terms, I know. It's got this grippy hold bit, and it also comes with a heat protecting glove. That is a must for me, basically, with regards to any kind of stylers, because I usually use my straighteners because I burn myself so much with the stylers. So thank you, Lee Stafford, for providing a heat protecting glove in there and also having a really grippy handle. And I'm not sure, I know this is really bad, but I'm not sure whether this was Mark Hill or Lee Stafford that sent this to me. But somebody has very kindly sent me some products from a brand called Meringue Girls Unicorn Poo. So I've got some really cute little, what are they called, like unicorny meringues, so multicoloured meringues, and then a multicoloured meringue lollipop, which I won't be able to eat, but I'm definitely gonna surprise David with these tonight and he will be very, very happy. And it came in this really pretty pink box, which has some iridescent wrapping, shimmery wrapping paper in there. As I said, as I mentioned earlier, it never fails to amaze me how much thought goes into all these packages, and it's so kind. It's really, really kind. because somebody's gone to a lot of effort to send me all of these, and it's really made my day, so thank you very much. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that was delivered today that I'm going to show you. Oh yes, one more thing. So just quickly, because I know I've been waffling on for a good 12 minutes, but this is the Texture Tonic by Aveda, and I again love them for hair, all things hair. They do the most incredible sun treatments, or like after sun hair treatments, before sun. So when you put all your sun cream on, you spritz your hair too, and it's not going to get damaged, especially if you've got highlighted or bleached hair, which plays havoc with the sun, let's face it. So this is their Texture Tonic, and it says instantly add PC texture with flexible hold. So I guess this is when you've got hair like mine that is really flat and you just want to add a little bit of something to it, so you can kind of make it a little bit less. Oh, it does work actually. I guess it's kind of like dry shampoo in the sense that it adds a bit of something to the roots, but it's not greasy, and it holds your hair up so it's not flat to your head. So yeah, I'm impressed with that one. Anyway, I am gonna get on with tidying this room because it is a mess. Let me show you. It doesn't look quite so bad on camera, but it is, and it's stressing me out. And my wardrobe, which I'll show you, is so messy. It's so ridiculously messy, and I really need to tidy this up because I feel like I'm not productive in myself when I have this much mess in the house. This is the current state of my wardrobe, and I need to get tidying. Good morning and welcome to Friday. So I am sporting a very fetching look today, as you can tell. Same jumper, different day basically. I need to invest in a few more wintry jumpers because it's definitely feeling much more like autumn at the moment. But I just wanted to, there's nothing like massively exciting happening today, but I thought I would run through my DNA test results because I did promise a few weekly vlogs ago that I would show you, and also I think that they're quite interesting and I thought it'd be quite nice to talk you through. So just a brief bit of background. I did a DNA test, or a heritage test, with a company called My Heritage. Now anyone can do this. It isn't, you know, I haven't kind of done it for any particular reason, or you don't have to have a special reason to do it. I just wanted to find out a bit more about my heritage, and so did my boyfriend David, because we've both got kind of things in our family or relatives. So it was my great grandfather, is that right? Yeah, my great grandfather. We basically didn't know who he was because, yeah, scandalous family things, but he was very different to all of his siblings. My grandfather basically, he was very, very tall, and all of his siblings were much shorter, and he didn't look like any of them. And it basically came about that he had a different father, but nobody knew who he was. So we've always kind of had speculations in the family, and you know, I just think it's interesting to know your heritage, because we often just assume that we're all from this country, and I think I'm quite close-minded about it anyway. Not for any particular reason, I've just never really given it that much thought, and actually this whole experience has opened my eyes so much because the results were very surprising. I'll get them up actually. So I don't know what the best way of showing you this is. Maybe I'll move the camera down here, but I'll just talk you through it briefly. So I got my results back when I was in New York, and they, as I mentioned, were very, very surprising. I have actually discovered that whilst I thought I was English, I am actually only 2.6% English out of 100%. The rest of me is made up of lots of different ethnicities or nationalities around Europe. So I am 100% European, but I am made up of lots of different parts of Europe, and yeah, it's just really unexpected because I always just naively assumed that I was 100% English, and I'm not. I'm more interesting than that, so that's good, I suppose. So I will provide a little breakdown, and then I'll also show you my phone as well, because it has like quite a interesting graphic. It shows you exactly where you're from, and obviously the way that this DNA test works is that it has a database of millions of different DNA strands from people all over the world, heritages, all heritages, and they basically compare yours against theirs. And yes, I'm probably not explaining that the best way, but I will leave a link down below in case you fancy reading more on how they figure out your heritage. But anyway, so as I said, I'm 2.6% English. I'm 60.6% North and West European, which essentially covers Germany, France, Netherlands, Switzerland and Denmark. So 60.6% of me is made up from either a mix or one of those areas. It doesn't narrow down specifics because it can't. But it's very interesting that over half of me originates from any of those areas, because I just thought I was English. So then 14.5% of me derives, I'm not a food, am I? Originates from Spain, Portugal, or the areas that are in South Europe, which is also referred to as Iberian ethnicities or nations. And then 8.7% of me is made up from, or I'm from, Eastern Europe. So they are countries like Ukraine, Hungary, Poland, Bulgaria, Romania, Lithuania, Latvia. So 8.7% of me is from there. And then the final remaining 13.6% of me is, now this one kind of threw me because I'm not really sure what this means, because it's obviously not an area specifically, but it's Ashkenazi Jewish. So which doesn't actually show on the map where that's from, but I believe it is a type of the Jewish religion that originates from Europe rather than, say, Jerusalem or kind of countries further afield. So it's part of the Jewish religion that originates from Europe, which is really, really interesting. I think actually that part of me is the part of our family that I took this test for, because we did suspect that that was the case. But I just find that that's so interesting, and there's so many different parts of me that I didn't know about, and it's just opened my eyes to the fact that I'm not just English, and I've probably been a little bit close-minded to the fact that, you know, this has always been where I've been from, and I'm actually really interested in finding out more about my heritage. Now obviously my discoveries were very interesting and I've shared them with my family, and we're all really interested to find out more and potentially see where that will go. David had an even more interesting experience because he actually discovered that 27% of his heritage, or him, is actually from South Asia. So I think it's kind of narrowed it down to South India and Nepal, but that is where I think it's like 27% or something of him is from. So that's really, really interesting and completely unexpected, because obviously, I can't remember if I mentioned before, but he didn't know where his grandfather was from, or he's never met his grandfather basically, on his dad's side. And yeah, so we now know the heritage of that side of his family, we know mine, and it's just been a really cool experience. So as I said, I will leave all of the information below if you want to check out my heritage and this hasn't been sponsored at all. They did ask if we wanted to find out more about our heritage, and we took the opportunity with a welcome hand. Is that even a phrase? A welcome hand? I'm not sure what I'm trying to say there, but we basically jumped at the opportunity because it was a really cool way to find out more about ourselves and potentially answer some unanswered questions in our family. So yeah, that's been really interesting. I'm going to stop waffling because I know this has been going on for about 10 minutes, but hopefully you found it interesting. And tomorrow is my bloggers festival, so I'm just doing some last minute prep for that, tidying the house. Not that they're coming around the house, but yeah, it's just been another admin day. And yeah, tonight I might try and see if David wants to go to the cinema, because I really want to see the new Kingsman film, and we both haven't really spent that much time with each other because I've been in New York, he's been working, doing exams, so it'd be nice if we could have some time together. So that's probably our evening. Listening to me, if you've been listening to me waffle on for a good 10 minutes, you honestly deserve a medal, and I shall see you soon. So I haven't started my vlog yet, but I am here today at my Bloggers Festival event, which is something that I've been planning for months, and the day has very quickly come round. So in case you don't know, these are events that I organise for bloggers and influencers, YouTubers, to all come together and basically have a big party. So we've got this amazing balloon wall behind. We're doing lots of setup and prep. So I normally get here from about 9 AM and then the event starts at 2. So it gives us lots of time to pack goodie bags and get all ready. And it's amazing seeing it all come together from months of emails, phone calls, meetings, venue searches, and then it's one final day that we can all enjoy. So I'm excited to show you. I don't know whether this will be a separate video or part of the vlog, but it should be a nice behind the scenes look at how the events run. So yeah, I'll be showing you everything. I'm wearing just a little play suit from Scarlett, which is very floaty and summery, and then some heels from Lindsay Shoes. So come on through and let's show you around. And they're hosting little exhibitions, little stalls, lots of gifting, and yeah, lots of fun activities. And then this is the lounge area, styled by the incredible Lafette. And we have a beautiful flower wall, we've got my collection in the corner. We've even got a little charging station down there. see my collection. So dresses and bags and shoes and accessories are all here, and vloggers will be able to try everything on, take pictures and have a feel, see the pieces in the flesh, and I'm very, very excited that they're here.
Hi, I'm Lily. I've just started vlogging this morning. You can find me at Lily Vlogs on YouTube.
And what do you vlog about, Lily?
Fashion.
Yeah.
And
Pudding.
Have you tried these yet? They're amazing.
Huh?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Very nice.
So it's now Sunday and not a lot is happening today, to be honest. We've had a lie-in. I am just uploading my first part of my New York vlog. I have very crazy hair, the house is really cold and I can't figure out how to work the heating. So I'm wearing my pyjamas and then a denim jacket, which is, you know, a really good look. But no one can see me apart from you, so it's fine. But yeah, I am just having a day of sorting stuff out. I got so many treats from yesterday's event and it went really, really well. I don't think I actually ended the vlog last night, but it was a really lovely event. I'm always so grateful for everyone that comes along on the day to help. So usually my family, my mum, my brother came along, obviously my boyfriend David, my friend Heather, Siobhan, Megan, I'm trying to think now. There's lots of people and I'm always so grateful for everyone's help. I may do a separate video on the Bloggers Festival because lots of you are asking questions about how I organise the events, why I organise them and what sort of thing happens and whether you can come along. So maybe I will do a full video of that soonish. So keep an eye out for that. But thank you again for watching this week's weekly vlog. I can kind of tell it's going to be a long one because I have filmed a lot. I don't know if that's of interest. If you'd prefer shorter ones, let me know and I will cut things down and stop waffling because I know it's a problem. But anyway, You deserve a medal for watching this. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon.